For 15 years, detectives stared at the same footage and missed the one detail that changed everything. A reflection, so faint it looked like static, revealed a man who was never supposed to be seen. And once you know what he was holding, Amelia Vance's disappearance becomes something far more terrifying. The case of Amelia Vance had been cold for 15 years. A brilliant, reclusive cryptographer, she'd vanished from her isolated cabin in the Redwood National Park, leaving behind only an overturned chair and a half-eaten bowl of cereal. No forced entry, no ransom note, no body, just a void. The police had interviewed everyone, followed every lead, but the forest held its secrets tight. I first stumbled upon Amelia's case while researching bizarre disappearances tied to obscure online communities, a subtle nod to the dark web dilemmas your channel explores. What caught my eye wasn't a police report, but a grainy, 20-second clip unearthed from a local blog's archives. It was security footage from a gas station 50 miles from Amelia's cabin, dated 2 days before her disappearance. It showed Amelia. Everyone had dismissed it. She was just buying coffee. But I kept replaying it, frame by frame, obsessing over the details. Just like your audience thrives on in-depth true crime analysis. The way she clutched her mug, the slight tremor in her hand, the fleeting glance over her shoulder. Then the echo, not an auditory echo, but a visual one. In the reflection of the gas station's window, barely visible, was a dark blue sedan. Nothing remarkable. But as Amelia exited, another figure moved into reflection, obscured by the glare, a person holding something. The local sheriff's office had enhanced the footage years ago, but the figure remained indistinct, a phantom. Probably just another customer, they concluded. But something about the angle, the way the figure seemed to lean, bothered me. I used a newly available AI enhancement tool, something like what we discussed with AI-generated images in The Vanishing Hour, #scary, #crime, #shorts, #truecrime, #thriller, #trend, #viral videos, #viral, #trending. In The Vanishing Hour, to stabilize and sharpen the reflection, the results were shocking. It wasn't a customer. It was a man, and he wasn't holding anything ordinary. In his hand, glinting ever so faintly, was a compact, highly directional parabolic microphone, the kind used for long-distance audio surveillance. He was aiming it directly at Amelia as she paid. This was my shocking discovery. Amelia Vance wasn't just buying coffee. She was being actively surveilled 2 days before she vanished. This single, previously overlooked piece of visual evidence changed everything. It transformed her disappearance from a mystery of the wild to a meticulously planned abduction. The unsolved aspect of the case shifted from baffling circumstances to a hidden, calculated threat. The man in the reflection was never identified, but the implication was terrifying. He wasn't a random opportunist. He was a hunter. The chilling part wasn't just his presence, but his patience, the almost imperceptible way he moved into reflection, the quiet precision of his tool. It spoke of a calculated and chillingly intelligent form of evil. Suddenly, the cold case of Amelia Vance wasn't just a sad story. It was a stark warning. It underscored the critical need for constant vigilance. Even when you think you're alone, even when the threat is unseen. It wasn't about the dangers of the forest, but the insidious threat of those who operate in the shadows, using technology and terrifying foresight, formed this discovery. The lesson is clear. Understanding the intricate plans of such individuals is the first, most crucial step in crime prevention and protecting oneself from becoming another echo in the footage.